Hi, peoples. Here we are back again for July 26th through August 1st. We're going to try and cover some of the zodiac horoscopes, right? So we've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, all right? So we're going to do those four, and we'll come back and pick up some more after the end, all right? And let's see what's going on. You have to forgive me a little bit. I'm working on a wee bit, just the corner of a migraine. It always makes me hard to remember things. All right, here we go. Yeah. Very interesting. The thing that I find interesting is for these cards that are popping up, we have some nice zodiac signs, right? I want to say first for the Aries amongst us, watch your money, because this could be an expensive week, all right? And this implies to me that if you're frugal, you'll have enough, okay? But it might be that you have to break things into 3 separate payments in order to avoid service charges or something. But that card is telling me you got to watch out. It might be an expense, but it looks like it could be avoidable because we've got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So get everything all lined up in a row. It should work out okay, all right? And that's the card that says take it in stride. Don't get your chonies in a bunch. Just keep moving forward, because then you'll have some good news at the end of all of this, right? So that's for Aries. What comes after Aries? Then we're looking at Taurus. And it's so funny. Remember I was saying getting zodiac signs? Here's the Taurus card, and that showed up for the time of Taurus. One of the things I want to say for Taurian right now is that if you have a doctor's appointment, go ahead and carry out that attendance, because this is telling me you need better balance. So maybe they want to do blood work or something for you. It says go ahead and do it, because then you have like a baseline that you can operate as a comparison, right? And this is a good card for that. It means it would turn out well. And that's the card that says, oh yeah, but don't sit and worry about it. Go ahead and take care of business. And then you have the Sun card, which means positive outcome, right? So what was that? That was our Taurus. Now we're moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, all right. This is ruminating, thinking, getting stuck in a circular pattern of thought. You might find a nice fire sign that was going to give you some good advice. I see you making up your own mind, but it does imply that you can consult with somebody else to have them help you make a decision, right? Maybe they just give you more information. It's not really that you decide what they want, but it gives you a little more information, right? It is the King of Rods, which means you're at the top of your game, so you can trust yourself, but you just might need a little more information. Keep your eyes open, and there might be somebody who comes running through your life that you may want to keep a partnership with. This is someone who can enjoy the trip with you, all right? I also feel that this is a card that speaks to me of authority figures. So if you have any documents that need to be turned in, make sure they're turned in a timely fashion. Otherwise, you're going to be ruminating on, how am I going to pay for that extra fine because I didn't pay for my house taxes on time? Think about it, okay? Nice Major Arcana card. And keep your eyes open, too, because it may be that this Taurus who's following around behind you is someone who's going to be in good partnership with you, right? And then we have Cancerian. Of course, like all true Cancers, very much concerned about family. But this looks like it's not a worry about family, but it might be a celebration for family. So maybe it's a get-together with you and a larger part of your family. And this is enjoying it. Maybe you're the one who's hosting the party, okay? I love the Ace of, this is Wands, I think they call it Wands, yeah. And that is about embarking on a new endeavor. And this is being really celebrating about it. I'm thrilled. This is a great opportunity, and it's dropped at my doorstep. What does it do? It looks like it brings in better harmony and allows you to discover a new path to follow, one that's more harmonious than what you've been doing, all right? So know that. And it goes with the family card, or at least businesses that are family related or large group related where they feel like they're family. Okay, these are good for those. All right, let's see what else we got. Here we go. Need a quick shuffle so we don't lose any of these. Here we go. So we were last dealing with a Cancer. Here we go. One more shuffle, and then we're good to go. All right, let's see. Got my Voyager deck. Okay. So, then we have Leo. Then we have Virgo. Then we have Libra. And then we have Scorpio. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yahoo. Okay, so what was our first one? Leo. Huh. Okay, ruminating on what kind of a trip you're going to be taking, but I almost see him like going, I don't know if it's time yet. Okay, so there we go. It's like there's going to be an opportunity for a trip. I'm just not quite sure what's going to happen. Okay, an opportunity, but I don't know if you take it yet. So we'll just hold on to that for a minute. Then we have the Empress card. For those of you that have seen the Mother card, know that this can also be the Virgin Mary that's going to be acting on your behalf, right? And what is she about? Peace, compassion, love, all of those beautiful factors. But if you start dreaming about your mom or having an epiphany that has to do with mom stuff, pay attention because it's a major arcana. It's not a minor one. Okay, and it's also telling you that if you like wearing leopard spandex, go ahead and wear it. It's perfectly okay. And here's the idea about embrace the artistic side of yourself right now. You're a little bit out of balance and you need to bring this back in a little bit. Don't worry too much if you're working on an art project and it all goes to poop in a handbasket. It says just allow yourself to develop it, okay? You may not know exactly what you're doing, but it's up to you to practice it until it turns out right. Look for Sagittarian, looks like maybe females coming in as well, but know for sure Sagittarians are going to have opportunity to interact with you in this next month. Okay, good card for that. Oops. All right, what do we have? Then we have Virgo. Okay, here we go. Little Virgos, you got to take better care of yourself. You know, there might be a little tendency to being maybe obsessed with the negative side of stuff, worrying about things. It's like, oh, look, spilled all of these cups, and now what have I got? Well, you got two more. So don't be so preoccupied with what has already transpired. It's okay, and it's all right to be sad for a little while because things didn't turn out. But then pick yourself up and start all over again because we got the fool child here. God protects fools and babies, remember? Okay, which one you get to pick. So here's the cards. So if you made a boo-boo in the recent past, don't worry about it. Celebrate the fact that you're ready to try again, right? So there we go. How funny. And if you haven't seen, if you haven't been to a play or something lately, buy one off of the internet because it looks to me like there's going to be some opportunities for theater stuff. Okay, but just know that might be online, and that you can get some good cheap deals online, maybe $10, and get to see some really good people doing a performance. It'll be okay. And this card right here is keep your eyes open. It appears to me that you're going to be hearing or seeing little drops of almost like spiritual leanings. Somebody leaving you a message, somebody speaking to you in your dreams. We could only hope, right? Because it's like now you're starting to hear answers that come from a different source, but you hear them or you see them in an odd place. And it's not like, oh, okay, came to me in a handwritten note. No, but you might see it on the side of a truck. Okay? So know that Spirit is speaking to you in a different way, and it's one of your gifts. You're not like everybody else, and so you hear and see things differently. And this card is saying, for this, at least this week, you have to pay attention to those because you're going to get some really good answers as a result of that. Okay? Definitely. Okay, so what do we got? That was Virgo. We need something for poor little Libras here. Let's take a look, because here's our air sign female, and that's the Libra. Remember not to play second fiddle to anybody, okay? This is a Libra who's got her stuff together, and if somebody is not treating you fairly, it's really okay for you to withdraw from the conversation, okay? So there's going to be opportunities for you to join in small groups for additional learning. What this reminds me of is maybe at your local library, they're going to have a writing course, and you might want to sign up for that and learn how to write your next novel or something. Okay? Smart cookie, it's time you start acting on some of these ideas, and this is going to be a really good week to get a good start. All right. Here we are with the Five of Wands, which I do happen to like, even though it looks like somebody's unhappy. It's okay. It's part of the inspiration, especially if you tried something and it didn't work. It's okay. And it looks like there's people around you that are going to be supportive and say, okay, well, let's do it again. Wrong reads, second line, okay? Let's try this particular performance one more time. And you even see you're getting confirmation by this phoenix that's rising out of the ashes. It's okay. You screw up, just pick yourself up, start all over again. And look, we've got a money card coming in. This is money starting to stabilize. When I see a 4, it means that all 4 feet of the table are on the floor, so you're not wobbling, thrashing around, worrying about what's going on. This is about having money to pay your bills, money to invest, money to set aside, all of those things, just based on the 4 of Worlds. So know that it's time for you to be more serious about your money and find some good places to put it. Okay? Good outcome as a result of that. And then we're on to Scorpio. All right. Good news is coming for Scorpios, all right? Maybe from unexpected sources. And this is like hearing it from a person you didn't expect to hear it from. So, but it's wisdom from a young person. So keep your options open. And I think the message will be specifically for you. Oh, so what if it is about a new job? Ace of Discs. This is a good card for new job opportunity. It's also a really good card if you're thinking about moving, Scorpio, right? So keep your eyes open. Good possibility for that. And it also feels like not only does a young person bring you some information, then we've got somebody here who's both sides of the coin. So it might be like a realtor who also does remodeling or something. So there's the creative side and then the tried and true traditional side. So look for someone like that coming into your scope of friendship for this particular week. And it may last be a good friendship depending on how well it turns out. The thing is for the Scorpio, there might be a little bit of hidden information. So you might have to be patient with this person for their personality to develop. All right, that one's looking good too. All righty. And around cards. Okay, last go around. Okay, here we go. Oops, all right. What do we got after Scorpio comes? Sagittarian, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Wow, how about that? Sagittarian, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Sagittarian, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All righty. Okay, let's take a look first at Sagittarian. This is going to be an opportunity to shine fully. This is a Sag on a Sag, so this is a really good card for that. I do think that there's going to be better balances being brought in. This is almost like you don't reveal yourself at the beginning, but you allow others to approach you. This looks like an artistic project, though. Definitely looks like art. But it could be another Sag, so keep your eyes open. Here's one of the cards that I really just love, and I didn't used to like it very much. This is a card of the Capricorn. Okay, it's called Devil's Play. But in this particular deck, it is about Devil's Play. It's not about the devil. It's about enjoying all the things that that this life can bring us. And that can be sharing good friendships. That can be going out in the evenings. That can be sharing food and drink. That's all kinds of wonderful experiences. But it's not done alone. So it's not done selfishly. It's actually done with a friend or with a partner. So for Sagittarius, I want you to keep your eyes open. It may be a Capricorn that shows up in this particular position. But know that it's time for you to celebrate a little more, get a little better balance. You've been real serious, and it's time maybe to start lightening up a little bit, okay? I see a lot of beautiful color on there, but it feels like it's nighttime events. So even if it's just going out for yogurt, find something to do, right? And with whom? King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's going to show you what to do with your money. So you'll have money to play and then money to do something else with. So if this is a banker that you consult, it looks like you're going to get some good information on this. And if he happens to be the swarthy type, all the better. Looks to me like it might be someone with dark curly hair. Right? All right. Sagittarian, and we're moving on to the next one, which is our little Capricorn. Capricorns, look out, you might be falling in love, because this is, I found a female that I absolutely adore, right? So just know that. And when I see this with the Queen of Cups, then I know that there's some lovely emotion there. Sometimes it takes a water sign to make a Capricorn feel more secure, right? Because they're an empath and they can kind of almost read your mind or your emotions for sure. So keep your eyes open for that. Could be a nice little girlfriend too. So if you're a young Capricorn, this could be in a new school site and there's a girl there that you like better than even the boys that are there, right? So just know that she could turn out to be a long-term friend. And how nice to have a friend that you knew from elementary school, might even end up someplace special. And I think she does come from school, because here's being in the teacher's classroom and there's two of you that get along just beautifully. Oh, might even be time to take a music class. Yeah, because I hear music off of this, right? And this is, it gives you a place to put your emotions. Six of Cups, sometimes this is not always the easiest emotion, but maybe the art or the music that you're listening to helps you express yourself. So this is, of that emotion comes wisdom. So you start to express and understand. And especially if you have that little girlfriend, that's going to be a double whammy, works good. All right, Capricorn on to Aquarius. Aquarius's card is the reason why I bought this deck. So we're going to have a look and see what that card is going to show us. Aquarians, Knight of Swords. Look for that air sign male coming in. This is a smart cookie. He might be kind of crabby, but it's okay. He's looking for somebody to speak back to him and let him know exactly what they think the truth is. Because if you're too easy, he's going to lose interest and wander off, okay? But air signs, that could be Aquarius, like you, Gemini, or Libra. Smart cookie. If they happen to have red hair, give them a second chance. Red hair's got a reputation, okay? But just know that. This says be patient with them, and I think you're going to realize fruits of this relationship or friendship, okay? So this is good. Take your time. Don't rush into anything, but this is about making friends with somebody, okay? And this card is, may end up taking a nice long trip. Okay, don't want to go to some places right now, but shortly, this is telling me this is going to be a good time to plan for trips, okay? But when I get the universe card here, time, space, it kind of speaks to me of travel, and for purposes that you'll take the trip and you'll realize a result that you didn't even plan on when you originally set up this trip, okay? So it's going to be repercussions that are quite thrilling in some respect and definitely bring me more knowledge, all right? I feel like it also allows you to feel free. That's what all these little birds are about. There's a sense of freedom in this trip. So even if you have to go by yourself, consider it as a reality, all right? Not just a possibility. Okay, now we're on to Pisces. And little Pisces, I want to tell you, you have to take care of yourself during this time period, because this is telling me that you're easily pissed off by all kinds of stuff. And you're getting angry, and you're throwing little temper tantrums. And the only person you're really hurting is yourself. So just know that. If you can, take a deep breath and step back, hold your words for a while, or write them on a piece of paper and burn them in a dish. Whatever you have to do. But it says prevent yourself from acting out, because it's only going to hurt you at this time. That little card says there's people that want to help you, but they can't if you're going to be crabby with them and they're going to strike out against you. So just know that this is going to be you, and this is going to be the atmosphere of this circle group, okay? So just know they're going to be willing to understand what's going on. But remember, you can tell anybody anything as long as you phrase it right. And that's what you have to work on, okay? And there we go, okay? And that's the Wheel of Fortune. It's not going to stay in the crabby, irritated, bothered position for long. Know that you're almost coming full circle on this, and then things will be better again. It's a major arcana. It'll happen, all right? These others are minor, which means some of it you're doing yourself, and some of it is part of the organization or the group that you belong to, okay? So know that. We've got a really great card to end on. Now, before I leave, here's a new, well, it's not really new. It's new because it now doesn't have Doreen Virtue's name on it. It's Bradley Valentine's Angel Tarot cards. These are absolutely beautiful cards. Let me shake them out. Got a little book in there that helps you understand what each one of them means. But, you know, not to worry even. Here. Yay, here's my guy. Isn't that beautiful? We've got beautiful pictures of Archangel Michael. Amazing. Isn't that beautiful? And then the card itself, Ego. Ooh. Isn't that nice? And it'll tell you, it's got the card number, and then it also has a little description, right? So what I want to do is just draw one angel card for our week. See which angel you may want to call upon. And these are non-denominational, just because everybody thinks stuff like this has to do with Catholicism or whatever. It doesn't. It's just each angel is specific for what your needs are. And if you like and you pray to angels and burn candles and stuff, then know that the angel we draw today is going to be there to help you. Okay? But they can't help unless you ask for help. These are so new they don't want to shuffle. Let me try one more. So remember, you have to ask. There we go. All right, so who do we have? Ta-da! 5 of Fire. I can show you the picture first. Lovely. A little hard to see with the glare. There we go. And what does it mean? Well, we know what 5s mean, don't we? And we know what fire is about. It says competing, not completing, competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. Now, we've kind of seen that as we read through the cards. So know that that's going to be an issue. So ask a guardian angel to help you through it. So you might run into people that will be competing with you, and they are going to have maybe attitudes that conflict with yours, and their details are not details that you're specifically interested in, all right? So recognize this, and then you may want to play in your own sandbox for a while, and then come back to this at a later time, okay? Because we don't need competition right now, but the 5 of Fire is just telling you that it's a possibility that's going to show up, right? So forewarned is forearmed, okay? So don't engage, That'll give you an idea. Okay, and I think that's all that we have for today, so I recommend that you guys take good care of yourselves, stay hydrated, and we'll talk to you next week.